the first word in the square to the silence of the night. The journey is complete, but the song never ends.
Silver mines and found the hidden gold. We heard the ancient stories that the fathers ever told. We stood beneath the 7 pillars, felt the desert rain. We found the mercy waiting at the ending of the pain. Through the twilight traps and through the honeycomb of lies, we kept our vision steady on the morning in the skies. Now the circle is complete, but the wisdom's just begun. 1,000 different voices finally singing as one. Echo, ringing through the bone, the most beautiful music that the heart has ever known. It's rolling like a river, shining like a star, telling us the truth of exactly who we are. Higher than the sky, never gonna die. Carry the lamp into the street, carry the peace into the war. The world is hungry for the truth like it never was before. Don't just keep it in the book, don't just keep it in the soul. Let the wisdom be the power that's making people whole. From the ruler on the throne to the worker in the dust, building up a kingdom on the mercy and the trust. The song is in the air, the echoes in the deep, a promise for the children that we're gonna have to keep. Wisdom's echo, it's the last word, it's the ancient path, it's the brand new day. Wisdom, 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 wisdom. It's wisdom's echo, ringing through the bone. Yeah. Wisdom's echo. Wisdom's echo.
The journey continues in you.
Wisdom's echo. Sometimes the loudest thing you can do is say nothing at all. Let your life do the talking. Yeah. Everybody's got a platform, everybody's got a mic telling the world exactly what they think and what they like. A million voices screaming in a hollow digital room, chasing after shadows from the cradle to the tomb. But I wanna be the mountain, I wanna be the stone, standing in the truth when I'm standing all alone. Wisdom isn't found in the thunder or the heat, it's found in the silence of a heart that's finally sweet. I'll be a silent witness in the middle of the noise, finding in the quiet all the character and poise. No more arguments, no more trying to prove I'm right. Just a steady candle in the middle of the night. Let the work of my hands and the peace in my eyes be the only answer to the world and all its lies. Silent witness. The tree doesn't boast about the fruit that it brings. The river doesn't shout about the water as it sings. They just do what they were made to do day after day, showing us the glory in a quiet, holy way. A soft answer, a gentle hand, a look that's full of grace, the signature of wisdom on a humble human face. I'm laying down the megaphone, I'm laying down the pride, finding all the power that was waiting deep inside. When you're quiet, you can finally hear the whisper of the truth, the end of the fear. I'll be a silent witness in the middle of the noise, finding in the quiet all the character and poise. No more trying to prove I'm right. Just a steady candle in the middle of the night. Silent witness, let the light speak. Silent witness. Witness. You're looking at the storm clouds, aren't you? Thinking it's the end of the world. But have you looked at the edges? There's a light trying to break through. The news is heavy and the sky is turning black. Feels like the whole world is under an attack. The bills are on the table and the heart is getting tight, looking for a reason just to make it through the night. But I remember a proverb that I heard along the way about the strength that's coming for a dark and rainy day. The fire doesn't come just to burn you to the ground. It comes to show the beauty that was waiting to be found. I'm finding the silver lining in the cloud, singing out the truth even in the middle of the crowds. Every single trial is a teacher in disguise, wiping all the dust from the traveler's eyes. There's a blessing in the struggle, a glory in the pain, knowing that the sun is coming back after the rain. Silver lining, silver lining, silver lining, silver lining, silver lining. the silver needs the furnace just to find its inner glow, then maybe I need the struggle just to find the way to grow. Don't count the shadows, count the mercies in your hand, like the grains of the treasure in the middle of the sand. Wisdom is the vision that can see through the gray, finding the promise at the ending of the day. So let the thunder roll and let the lightning start to flash. I'm building something holy from the middle of the ash. The joy is coming, the morning is near. Cast out the doubt and cast out the fear. The light is on the edge of the dark, finding the silver lining in the clouds. Singing of the truth in the middle of the crowds. Every single trial is a teacher in disguise, wiping all the dust from the traveler's eyes. Silver lining, silver lining, silver lining. Silver lining is breaking through. Silver lining, can you see? Silver lining. I spent years following the wind. Wherever the crowd went, I went. But the wind doesn't care where it leaves you. I needed something that always points home. I was a sailor on a sea of my own pride, waiting for the moon to tell me when to hide, drifting through the mist of the digital age, looking for a meaning on a hollow empty page. Every map I drew was a map of my own lives, leading to the places where the spirit slowly dies. Then I found a needle, trembling and so small, a piece of ancient mercy that could save me from the fall. Following the compass of grace today, I know I'll be safe in the middle of the way. It doesn't point to where I wanna go, it points to the truth that I need to know. Though the waves are high and the stars are out of sight, the needle's holding steady in the center of the light. My north, my peace, my grace. When the world says left but the needle says stay, I'm learning how to listen, learning how to pray. It's not a heavy burden, it's not an iron chain, it's a quiet direction through the sun and the rain. It'll lead you past the rocks where the eagle likes to crash. It'll lead you to the gold from the middle of the ash. Keep the dial clean, keep the spirit in the clear, and the voice of the master is the only one you'll hear. It's not about the speed, it's not about the race, it's about the duration of the compass of grace. It's not about the speed, it's not about the speed, it's not about the race, it's not about the race, it's about the direction of the compass of grace. Following the compass of grace today, I know I'll be safe in the middle of the way, pointing to the truth that I need to know. Steady as the morning and the rivers as they I see the shore. Compass of grace. It's 3 a.m. The city is finally quiet. No more phones, no more talk, just me and this book. Let's see what the light has to say. The world is a theater of the loud and the fast, chasing after shadows that were never meant to last. But when the curtains close and the people go home, I'm left with the spirit in the silence all alone. I strike a little match and I light the inner wick, finding the truth when the air is getting big. Thy word is a lamp, small but so bright, a circle of safety in the middle of the night. Ooh, burning my midnight lamp, watching the shadows dance, moving past the worry and moving past the chance. I'm reading the lines of a much older story, watching the kitchen table fill with the glory. It's a quiet kind of fire, a steady kind of glow, the only way the heart is ever gonna grow. Every proverb is a candle, every verse is a spark, searching every corner where I hid in the dark. It shows me the pride that I try to disguise. It shows me the truth behind all of my lies. But it doesn't just judge, it heals as it burns, giving back the peace that the spirit finally earns. The street lights are humming and the sirens are far, but I'm closer to the light than the nearest star. In the stillness I hear the whisper, in the darkness I see the path. The light shines brightest when the world is black. Burning my midnight lamp, watching the shadows dance, moving past the worry and moving past the chance. I'm reading the lines of a much older story, watching the kitchen table fill with the glory. Don't be afraid of the dark, just keep the lamp lit. Midnight lamp. Yeah. Ooh. Hey, everybody wants the branches, everybody wants the fruit, but if you don't take care of what's under the dirt, the first wind is gonna take you down. I saw a cedar standing tall, leaning on the sky, thinking it was greater than the clouds passing by. But its heart was hollow and its grip was getting weak, losing all the character that the simple spirit seek. Then I saw a little olive tree, twisted and so low, holding on to the mountain is just busy growing, and in its own quiet ways. You gotta have humble roots deep in the clay, holding you steady through the end of the day. Before the honor comes the low and the meek, the only kind of power that the wise men seek. Let the world see the leaves, but God sees the ground, where the secret of the Spirit is meant to be found. Hum roots, hum roots. Pride is a skyscraper built on the sand, waiting for the lightning to strike the land. It looks so shiny and it looks so grand, until it falls to pieces in the hollow of the hand. But humility is an anchor that you can't even see. The thing that makes a man what he's meant to be. It's the patience and the struggle and the silence and the grief, the strength of the trunk and the beauty of the leaf. Dig down past the ego, dig down past the pride, find the living water that's waiting inside. You gotta have humble roots deep in the clay, holding you steady through the end of the day. Before the honor comes the low and the meek, the only kind of power that the wise men seek. Humble roots, don't be afraid of the dirt, don't be afraid of the dirt. That's where the life is. Be afraid of the dirt. Humble If you wanna know who you are, stop looking at the ground. Look up the same hand that threw the stars is the hand that wrote the law in your chest. The midnight sky is a scroll that's never been furled, the ancient architecture of a much older world. I see the constellations, I see the silver light, proverbs written in the fire in the middle of the night. They don't move, they don't flicker, they stay in their place. A map of the character on the maker's face. And when I see the glory of the galaxy so wide, I find a tinier reflection of the same thing inside. I'm looking in the mirror of stars, deep and so clear, washing away the static and the ghost of the fear. I'm a small piece of dust, but I'm part of the design. When the wisdom of the heavens and my own heart align, it's a long way up, but it's a short way home. No matter where the spirit or the wandering feet roam, the world is full of neon and the artificial glow, trying to hide the things that the spirit needs to know. But you can't dim the truth of the planets in their race. You can't hide the mercy that's written on the space. Understanding is a telescope that brings the glory near, telling me the secrets that I was meant to hear. I see the order in the chaos, the pattern in the dark, and I feel the cold silence ignite a holy spark. He calls them all by name, every star, every soul, every flame, and not one of them is missing. I'm looking in the mirror of stars, deep and so clear, washing away the static and the ghost of the fear. A small piece of dust, but part Nothing growing, nothing living, just the heat. And I heard the whisper of a cloud. I was walking through the canyons of my own mistakes, following the mirage that the hollow promise makes. My tongue was like a stone and my heart was like the dust, looking for a drop of something I could truly trust. The sun of my ambition was burning everything, till I forgot the melody I was born to sing. I cried out to the heavens, is there mercy for the dry? And a single shadow started moving across the sky, coming down like desert rain on the cracked and broken floor. I don't wanna be the desert man I was anymore. Soaking through the layers, it's washing off the grime. The wisdom of the ages in the middle of the time. Let it fall, let it pour, start to grow in the only secret places that the master's gonna know. Every drop is a proverb, every splash is a line, turning all this bitterness into the holy wine. The sagebrush is waking and the flowers start to bloom in the middle of the wasteland. There's a brand new The desert doesn't change until the water hits the sand. The heart doesn't change until it feels a maker's hand. Open up the earth, open up the soul. Coming down like desert rain on the cracked and broken floor. I don't wanna be the desert man I was anymore. Soaking through the layers, it's washing off the ground. Isn't a tent you pitch for a night? It's a monument. It's built to last through the flood and the fire. Wisdom has builded a house in the clearing of the soul, heaving the heavy stones to make the broken whole. She didn't use the timber that rots within the rain. She used the quiet endurance born of the holy pain. From the bedrock of the earth to the rafters in the sky, she's building something steady while the world is passing by. One by one the columns rise against the gray, markers for the traveler who's trying to find the way. the table wide. There's a seat for the lonely and the one who's lost their pride. Come, eat up my bread, she cries from the highest wall. Leave the foolish past behind before you start to fall. The pillars aren't just stone, they're the choices that you make, the promises you keep, and the ego that you break. They hold up the ceiling when the world begins to crack. The only holy map that can lead the spirit back. The first pillar is the fear of the king, the start of every beautiful thing. If the foundation is right, the house will never fall. If the pillars are tight, you're gonna stand through it all. 7 pillars standing in the storm, in the spirit safe, keeping the heart warm. One for the truth, one for the grace, one for the mercy on the Maker's face, one for the curse, one for the light, one for the silence in the middle of the night. And the 7th is the love that'll never let you go, the strongest foundation that a man can ever know. Solid ground, Brooklyn, solid ground, solid built. Solid ground, built to last. Solid ground, 7 pillars. Who can find a virtuous woman in the world today? Her price is far above the rubies that we throw away. The heart of her husband safely trusts in her light. She'll do him good and not the evil through the longest night. She seeks the wool and flax with a willing, steady hand, like the merchant ships bringing beauty from a distant land. She rises while it's dark to give the household their bread. Strength and honor are the garments where her soul is led. She considers a field and buys it with her own gain, planting a vineyard in the middle of the sun and rain. She girds her loins with strength and makes her arms so strong. Her candle goes not out even when the night is long. She's wearing the crown of wisdom, shining like the sun. She's wearing the crown of wisdom, shining like the sun. The glory of a life when the work is finally done. Many daughters have done virtuously, it's true, but she excels them all in everything she's meant to do. Not just a story, not just a goal. She's the one the heavens are gonna honor the most. She stretches out her hand to the poor and the weak, reaching for the needy with the kindness that they seek. She's not afraid of snow or the winter's cold breath, for her household is clothed in the scarlet, conquering death. She opens her mouth with wisdom and the law of grace. Kindness is the language written on her holy face. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is a vain thing. A she shall be praised. High above the world, let her banner be raised. Give her all the fruit of her hands. Let her own works praise her in the gates of the lands. Crown of wisdom, the queen of truth. Amen. Surely I am more brutish than any man I know. I haven't got the wisdom that I'm meant to show. Who has ascended up to heaven or come back down? Who has gathered all the wind in the center of the town? What is his name? And what is his son's name? Can you say? Every word of God is pure at the ending of the day. Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar by the one who loves thee. Two things have I required, deny me them not, before I leave the beauty of this earthly spot. It's Agur's request, a prayer for the soul, to keep the spirit humble and to keep the spirit whole. Give me neither poverty nor the riches to hold, lest I be full and deny thee for the silver and the gold. Feed me with the food that is convenient for me, unless I be poor and steal and take thy name in vain. Give me just enough to walk through the sun and the rain, a balance of the spirit, a balance of the light. Hey, just enough. Agur's request. He that being often reproved hardens his own neck shall suddenly be destroyed. A spirit and a wreck. When the righteous are in power, the people find the song. But when the wicked rule, the groaning's loud and long. Whoso loves the wisdom makes his father so glad, but he that keeps with harlots makes the spirit sad. The king by judgment establishes the land, but he that receives gifts pulls it down with his hand. A man that flatters his neighbor spreads a net for his feet, walking into a trap in the middle of the street. I am the vision keeper, holding on to the light, looking for the morning in the center of the night. Where there is no vision, the people perish and fall, but he that keeps the law upright and the true, but they just seek his soul in everything they do. A fool utters all his mind in a moment of the heat, but a wise man keeps it in till the silence is complete. The fear of man brings a snare to the soul, but trust in the Lord is the thing that makes you whole. Don't let the vision die. Vision keeper, see the light. The wicked flee when no man is chasing them down, running from the shadows in the center of the town. But the righteous are bold as a lion in the sun, standing their ground till the victory is won. For the sins of the land, the rulers are a crowd, but by a man of wisdom, the truth is spoken loud. They that forsake the Lord praise the wicked and the vain, but they that keep the law are the ending of the pain. Evil men don't understand the judgment or the right, but they that seek the Lord have the vision in the night. I'm running with the lion's blood, bold and soul free. The spirit of the truth is the power over me. Better is the poor walking in his upright way than he that is perverse, though he's rich in the day. Whoso keeps the law is the son of the light. Whoso keeps the law is the son of the light. He that covers his sin shall not prosper or grow, but whoso confesses them, the mercy's gonna flow. Happy is the man that fears the Lord always, but he that hardens his heart finds the darker days. Boast not of tomorrow, for the wind is gonna blow. You never know what a single day is gonna show. Let another man praise you and not your own tongue. The highest melodies are the ones that you haven't sung. A stone is heavy and the sand is a weight, but a fool's wrath is heavier than the hand of fate. Open rebuke is better than the love that's hidden deep. Faithful are the wounds that a true friend will keep, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. face, you see. So the heart of a man tells the story of you and me, reflecting in the iron mirror, making us whole. And then in perfume rejoice the tired heart. So does the sweetness of a friend when the shadows start. Thine own friend and thy father's friend, never let them go. They're the only ones who stay when the cold winds blow. Whoso keeps the fig tree shall eat of the fruit, and he that waits on his master shall take a deep root. Make me sharper, iron mirror, stay true. Make me sharper.
You ever see a fire keep burning when the wood is gone? No. Then why are you still talking to that fool? Stop the fuel, stop the noise.
As a snow in summer, as a rain in harvest time, honor fits a fool like a riddle or a crime. As a bird by wandering, as the swallow by the flight, the curse without a cause shall not land upon the light. A whip for the horse and a bridle for the soul, and a ride for the back of the one with no control. Don't answer a fool according to his pride, lest you become a traveler on his lonely ride. He that sends a message by the hand of a fool is cutting off his feet, breaking every rule. It's the echo of folly, ringing in the hall, waiting for the proud and the simple ones to fall. Where no wood is, the fire's gonna die. Where there is no talebearer, the strife says goodbye. Let it fade away. The sluggard says a lion's in the way, turning on his bed while he waits another day. As the door on its hinges, he's turning in his sleep, while the harvest is waiting for the ones who wanna reap. Put out the fire, echo of folly. to conceal a thing from view, but the honor of the kings is to search the matter through. As the heaven for the height and the earth for the deep, the heart of a king is a secret that he'll keep. Take away the dross from the silver in the flame, and there shall come a vessel for the Maker's holy name. Put not forth yourself in the presence of the King. Better to be caught up than to lose everything. A word fitly spoken is like apples of the gold and pictures of silver, a beauty to behold. As cold waters to a thirsty soul in the heat, making the journey up the Spirit so sweet. So is the good news well from a country far away, bringing back the sunshine to a dark and lonely day. Refreshment for the weary, mercy for the soul, taking every broken heart and making it whole. If your enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. If he be thirsty, give him water for the heat. For you shall heap the coals of fire on his head, and the Lord shall reward you for the life that you led. A far country, a good word, the good news well. You're looking at the ground, you're counting the scars, but the story isn't the fall. The story is the rising. Be not envious of the men who do the wrong, neither desire to be with them where the shadows are strong. For their heart studies destruction, and their lips talk of grief, and the glory that they gather is a temporary thief. Through wisdom is a house builded strong and so wide, by understanding it established with the mercy inside. If you faint in the day of the struggle and the fear, your strength is small, though the victory is near. But there's a spirit in the heart that refuses to die, a power that is coming from the morning sky. A just man falls, but he's 7 times up, drinking the glory from a holy cup. The wicked shall fall into mischief and the night, but the righteous are gonna keep chasing the light. 7 times up, 7 times up, 7 times up, 7 times 7 times up. Oh, yeah. Don't rejoice when your enemy goes down to the floor. Let the Lord see your pride and close the final door. Keep your heart humble, keep your spirit clean. One more time, rising again. One more time, rising again. One more time, rising again. you sit to eat with the ruler of the land. Consider what is put before your hungry hand. Put a knife to your throat if you're a man of appetite. Don't let the dainties lead you out into the night, for they are deceitful, a hollow kind of bread, while the ego of the hungry is the only thing that's fed. Labor not to be rich, cease from your own mind, for riches make them wings, leaving you behind like an eagle in the sun. They'll fly into the blue, leaving nothing but the shadow of the man that was you. I'm the truth merchant, buying what is real, looking for the wisdom that no thief can never steal. Buy the truth and sell it not, keep it in your chest, the only piece of property that'll give your spirit rest, instruction and the light, yeah. That's the deal of the day. Has an evil eye. Eat and drink, he tells you, but his heart is just a lie. The morsel you have swallowed, you shall vomit up again, losing all your sweet words in the middle of the pain. Speak not in the ears of a fool who won't hear you, if you despise the wisdom that you're keeping so near. For sale, the truth merchant, buying what is real, looking for the wisdom that no thief can ever steal. Buy the truth and buy the truth, keep it in your chest, any piece of quality that'll give your spirit rest. Rather to be chosen than the gold, better than the silver or the stories ever told. Love and favor is a treasure that you can't even buy, like a rainbow hanging in the center of the sky. The rich and the poor, they're meeting on the street. The maker of them all is in the cold and in the heat. A prudent man sees the evil from afar. He hides in the shadow of a holy star, but the simple pass on and they pay the price, ignoring the wisdom and the holy advice. I'm looking for something more than diamonds, more than the glitter of the world's design. By humility and the fear of the Lord are the riches and the life that are truly mine. Keep the name pure, keep the spirit in the light. Train up a child in the way he should go. Deep in the spirit is the seed you gotta sow. When he gets old, he won't depart from the truth, keeping the fire that he caught in his youth. The rich rules the poor and the borrower's a slave, but the humble heart is the one he's gonna save. but he that keeps his soul shall never be sold. More than silver, more than gold, more than diamonds. It's flowing, flowing, the master stream, turning the heart like a midsummer dream. Where the mercy goes, nobody really knows, but the light follows everywhere the water flows. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, more powerful than the fire or the sharpened sword. As the rivers of water, he turns it with a touch, to the ones who have little or the ones who have much. Every way of a man is right in his own sight, but the Lord weighs the heart in the middle of the night. To do justice and judgment is the sacrifice. He seeks the strength for the weary and the song for the meek. And high looking a proud, restless mind is the lamp of the wicked that'll leave you behind. The thoughts of the diligent lead to the gold, but the hasty run out in the bitter and the cold. Better to dwell in a corner on the roof than in a White House with a brawling soul's proof. Let the river turn you, let the water find its way. It's flowing, flowing, the master stream, turning the heart like a midsummer dream. Where the mercy goes, nobody really knows, but the light follows everywhere the water flows. Oh. Yeah.
From the first word in the square to the silence of the night, the journey is complete, but the song never ends.
diamonds and found the hidden gold. We heard the ancient stories that the fathers ever told. We stood beneath the 7 pillars, felt the desert rain. We found the mercy waiting at the ending of the pain. Through the twilight traps and through the honeycomb of lies, we kept our vision steady on the morning in the skies. Now the circle is complete, but the wisdom's just begun. 1,000 different voices finally singing as one. It's wisdom's echo ringing through the bone, the most beautiful music that the heart has ever known. It's rolling like a river, it's shining like a star, telling us the truth of exactly who we are. Wisdom's echo higher than the sky, higher than wisdom's echo, never gonna die. Carry the lamp into the street, carry the peace into the war. The world is hungry for the truth like it never was before. Don't just keep it in the book, don't just keep it in the soul. Let the wisdom be the power that's making people whole. From the ruler on the throne to the worker in the dust, building up a kingdom on the mercy and the trust. The song is in the air, the echoes in the deep, a promise for the children that we're gonna have to keep. It's the first word, it's the last word, it's the ancient path, it's the brand new day. Wisdom, 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 wisdom. It's wisdom's echo ringing through the bone, the most beautiful music that the heart has ever known. Rolling like a river, shining like a star, telling us the truth of exactly who we are. Wisdom's echo, the journey continues. Wisdom's echo. Sometimes the loudest thing you can do is say nothing at all. Let your life do the talking. Everybody's got a platform, everybody's got a mic, telling the world exactly what they think and what they like. A million voices screaming in a hollow digital room, chasing after shadows from the cradle to the tomb. But I wanna be the mountain, I wanna be the stone, standing in the truth when I'm standing all alone. Wisdom isn't found in the thunder or the heat, it's found in the silence of a heart that's finally sweet. I'll be a silent witness in the middle of the noise, finding in the quiet all the character and poise. No more arguments, no more trying to prove I'm right, just a steady candle in the middle of the night. Let the work of my hands and the peace in my eyes be the only answer to the world and all its lies. Silent witness, doesn't boast about the fruit that it brings. The river doesn't shout about the water as it sings. They just do what they were made to do, day after day, showing us the glory in a quiet, holy way. A soft answer, a gentle hand, a look that's full of grace. The signature of wisdom on a humble human face. I'm laying down the megaphone, I'm laying down the pride, finding all the power that was waiting deep inside. When you're quiet, you can finally hear the whisper of the truth, the end of the fear. I'll be a silent witness in another noise, finding in the quiet all the character and poise. No more trying to prove I'm right, just a steady candle in the middle of the night. Silent witness. Let the light speak, silent witness. You're looking at the storm clouds on you, thinking it's the end of the world. But have you looked at the edges? There's a light trying to break through. The news is heavy and the sky is turning black. Feels like the whole world is under an attack. The bills are on the table and the heart is getting tight, looking for a reason just to make it through the night. But I remember perfect that I heard along the way about the strength that's coming for a dark and rainy day. The fire doesn't come just to burn you to the ground. It comes to show the beauty that was waiting to be found. I'm finding the silver in the clouds, singing out the truth even in the middle of the crowds. Every single trial is a teacher in disguise, wiping all the dust from the traveler's eyes. There's a blessing in the struggle, a glory in the pain, knowing that the sun is coming back after the rain. Silver linen, look up, silver linen. If the silver needs the furnace just to find its inner glow, then maybe I need the struggle just to find the way to grow. Don't count the shadows, count the mercies in your hand, like the grains of the treasure in the middle of the sand. Wisdom is the vision that can see through the gray, finding the promise at the ending of the day. So let the thunder roll and let the lightning start to flash. I'm building something holy from the middle of the ash. The joy is coming, the morning is near. Cast out the doubt and cast out the fear. The light it is on the edge of the dark. I spent years following the wind. Wherever the crowd went, I went. But the wind doesn't care where it leads you. I needed something that always points home. I was a sailor on a sea of my own pride, waiting for the moon to tell me when to hide, drifting through the mist of the digital age, looking for a meaning on a hollow, empty page. Every map I drew was a map of my own lies, leading to the places where the spirit slowly dies. Then I found a needle, trembling and so small, a piece of ancient mercy that could save me from the fall. Following the compass of grace today, I know I'll be safe in the middle of the way. It doesn't point to where I wanna go, it points to the truth that I need to know. Though the waves are high and the stars are out of sight, the needle's holding steady in the center of the light. My north, my peace, my grace. When the world says left, the needle says stay. I'm learning how to listen, learning how to pray. It's not a heavy burden, it's not an iron chain. It's a quiet direction through the sun and the rain. It'll lead you past the rocks where the eagle likes to crash. It'll lead you to the gold from the middle of the ash. Keep the dial clean, keep the spirit in the clear, and the voice of the master is the only one you'll hear. It's not about the speed, it's not about the race, it's about the direction of the compass of grace. Following the compass of grace today, I know I'll be safe in the middle of the way, pointing to the truth that I need to know, steady as the morning and the rivers as they flow. Compass of grace, come back standing moon. I see the shore, compass of grace. It's 3 a.m. The city is finally quiet. No more phones, no more talk. Just me and this book. Let's see what the light has to say. The world is a theater of the loud and the fast, chasing after shadows that were never meant to last. But when the curtains close and the people go home, I'm left with the spirit in the silence all alone. I strike a little match and I light the inner wick, finding the truth when the air is getting thick. Thy word is a lamp, small but so bright, a circle of safety in the middle of the night. Burning my midnight lamp, watching the shadows dance, moving past the worry and moving past the chance. I'm reading the lines of a much older story, watching the kitchen table fill with the glory. It's a quiet kind of fire, a steady kind of glow, the only way the heart is ever gonna grow. Every proverb is a candle, every verse is a spark, searching every corner where I hid in the dark. It shows me the pride that I tried to disguise. It shows me the truth behind all of my lies. But it doesn't just judge, It heals as it burns, giving back the peace that the spirit finally earns. The streetlights are humming and the sirens are far, but I'm closer to the light than the nearest star. In the stillness I hear the whisper, in the darkness I see the path. The light shines brightest when the world is black. In my midnight land, watching the shadows dance, moving past the worry and moving past the chance. Reading the lines of a much older story, watching the kitchen table fill with the glory. Midnight land, don't be afraid of the dark, just keep the lamp lit. Midnight lamp. Everybody wants the branches, everybody wants the fruit, but if you don't take care of what's under the dirt, the first wind is gonna take you down. I saw a cedar standing tall, leaning on the sky, thinking it was greater than the clouds passing by. But his heart was hollow and its grip was getting weak, losing all the character that the simple spirit sees. Then I saw a little olive tree, twisted and so low, holding on to the mountain where the bitter winds blow. It wasn't looking for the glory or the people's praise, it was just busy growing in its own quiet. You gotta have humble roots deep in the clay, holding you steady through the end of the day. Before the honor comes the low and the meek, the only kind of power that the wise men seek. Let the world see the leaves, but God sees the ground, where the secret of the spirit is meant to be found. Humble roots, hold on tight. Bright as a skyscraper built on the sand, waiting for the lightning to strike the land. It looks so shiny and it looks so grand, until it falls to pieces in the hollow of the hand. But humility is an anchor that you can't even see, the thing that makes a man what he's meant to be. It's the patience in the struggle and the silence in the grief, the strength of the trunk and the beauty of the leaf. Dig down past the ego, dig down past the pride, find the living water that's waiting inside. You gotta have humble roots deep in the clay, holding you steady through the end of the day. Before the honor comes the low and the meek, the only kind of power that the wise men seek. Humble roots, don't be afraid of the dirt, that's where the life is. If you wanna know who you are, stop looking at the ground. Look up. Same hand that threw the stars is the hand who wrote the law in your chest. The midnight sky is a scroll that's never been furled. The ancient dark church of a much older world. I see the constellations, I see the silver light. Proverbs written in the fire in the middle of the night. They don't move, they don't flicker, they stay in their place. A map of the character on the maker's face. And when I see the glory of the galaxy so wide, I find a tiny reflection of the same thing inside. I'm looking in the mirror of stars, deep and so clear, washing away the static and the ghost of the fear. I'm a small piece of dust, but I'm part of the design. When the wisdom of the heavens in my own heart align, it's a long way up, but it's a short way home. No matter where the spirit or the wandering feet roam. The world is full of neon and the artificial glow, trying to hide the things that the spirit needs to know. But you can't dim the truth of the planets and their rays. You can't hide the mercy that's written on the space. Understanding is the telescope that brings the glory near, telling me the secrets that I was meant to hear. I see the order in the chaos, the pattern in the dark, and I feel the cold silence ignite a holy spark. He calls them all by name. Every star, every soul, every flame, and not one of them is missing. I'm looking in the mirror of stars, deep and so clear, washing away the static and the ghost of the fear. A small piece of dust, but part of the design. When the wisdom of the heavens in my heart align, it's a it's a light, can reflect the light. Mirror of stars. My soul was a soul fed, nothing growing, nothing living. Just the heat. Then I heard the whisper of a cloud. I was walking through the canyons of my own mistakes, following the mirage that the hollow promise makes. My tongue was like a stone and my heart was like the dust, looking for a drop of something I could truly trust. The sun of my ambition was burning everything until I forgot the melody I was born to sing. I cried out to the heavens, is there mercy for the dry? And a single shadow started moving across the sky, coming down like desert rain on the cracked and broken floor. I don't wanna be the desert is soaking through the layers, it's washing off the ground. The wisdom of the ages in the middle of the time. Let it fall, let it pour, let the garden start to grow. And the only secret places that the master's gonna know. Every drop is a probe, every splash is a line, turning all this bitterness into the holy wine. The sagebrush is waking and the flowers start to bloom. In the middle of the wasteland there's a brand new room. Instruction is the moisture that the spirit needs to survive. The only thing that's keeping the inner flame alive. Don't run for the shelter, just stand out in the storm and let the cold water keep your dying spirit warm. The desert doesn't change until the water hits the sand. The heart doesn't change until it feels the maker's hand. Open up the earth, open up the soul. In the middle of the time, let it fall, let it pour, let the garden start to grow. I'm drinking it in. I'm drinking it in. No more thirst, desert rain. Wisdom isn't a tent you pitch for a night. It's a monument. It's built to last through the flood and the fire. Wisdom has built it a house in the clearing of the soul, heaving the heavy stones to make the broken whole. She didn't use the timber that rots within the rain. She used the quiet endurance born of the holy pain. From the bedrock of the earth to the rafters in the sky, she's building something steady while the world is passing by. One by one, the columns rise against the gray, markers for the traveler who's trying to find the way. 7 pillars standing in the stone, keeping the spirit safe, keeping the heart warm. One for the truth, one for the grace, one for the mercy on the maker's face, one for the courage, one for the light, one for the silence in the middle of the night. And the 7th is the love that'll never let you go, the She's mingled her wine and she's furnished her table wide. There's a seat for the lonely and the one who's lost their pride. Come meet her, my bread, she cries from the highest wall. Leave the foolish past behind before you start to fall. The pillars aren't just stone, they're the choices that you make, the promises you keep, and the ego that you break. They hold up the ceiling when the world begins to crack. The only holy man that can lead the spirit back. The first pillar is the fear of the king, the start of every beautiful thing. If the foundation is right, the house will never fall. If the pillars are tight, you're gonna stand through it all. 7 pillars standing in the storm, keeping the spirit safe, keeping the heart warm. Truth, grace, mercy and the light, courage in the silence of the middle of the night. And the 7th is the love that'll never let you go, the strongest foundation that a man can ever know. Solid built to last. Silent pillars. Who can find a virtuous woman in the world today? Her price is far above the rubies that we throw away. The heart of her husband safely trusts in her light. She'll do him good and not the evil through the longest night. She seeks the wool and flax with a willing, steady hand. Like the merchant ships bringing beauty from a distant land. She rises while it's dark to give the household their bread. Strength and honor are the garments where her soul is led. She considers a field and buys it with her own gain, planting a vineyard in the middle of the sun and rain. She girds her loins with strength and makes her arms so strong. Her candle goes not out even when the night is long. She's wearing the crown of wisdom, shining like the sun, the glory of a life when the work is finally done. Many daughters have done virtuously, it's true, but she excels them all in everything she's meant to do. Not just a story, just a ghost. Ooh, she's the one the heavens are gonna honor the most. She stretches out her hand to the poor and the weak, reaching for the needy with the kindness that they seek. She's not afraid of snow or the winter's cold breath, for her household is clothed in the scarlet, conquering death. She opens her mouth with wisdom and the law of grace. Kindness is the language written on her holy face. Favor is deceitful and beauty is a vain thing, a shadow on the wall that the morning's gonna bring. But a woman that fears the Lord, she shall be praised. High above the world, let her banner be raised. Surely I am more brutish than any man I know. I haven't got the wisdom that I'm meant to show. Who has ascended up to heaven will come back down? Who has gathered all the wind in the center of the town? What is his name? What is his son's name? Can you say? Every word of God is pure at the ending of the day. Add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar by the one who loves thee. Two things have I required, deny me them not, before I leave the beauty of this earthly spot. It's Agur's request, a prayer for the soul, to keep the spirit humble and to keep the spirit whole. Give me neither poverty nor the riches to hold, lest I be full and deny thee for the silver and the gold. Feed me with the food that is convenient for me, lest I be poor and steal and take thy name in vain. Give me just enough to walk through the sun and the rain, a balance of the spirit, a balance of the life, just enough. Agur's request, peace. He that being often reproved hardens his own neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, a spirit and a wreck. When the righteous are in power, the people find the song. But when the wicked rule, the groaning's loud and long. Whose soul loves the wisdom makes his father so glad. But he that keeps with harlots makes the spirit sad. The king by judgment establishes the land, but he that receives gifts pulls it down with his hand. A man that flatters his neighbor spreads a net for his feet, walking into a trap in the middle of the street. I am the vision keeper, holding on to the light, looking for the morning in the center of the night. Where there is no vision, the people perish and fall, but he that keeps the law is the blessed one of all. Safe in the vision, safe in the vision, safe in the grace, safe in the grace, safe in the grace. The bloodthirsty hate the upright and the true, but the just seek his soul in everything they do. A fool utters all his mind in a moment of the heat, but a wise man keeps it until the silence is complete. The fear of man brings a snare, The wicked flee when no man is chasing them down, running from the shadows in the center of the town. Oh, but the righteous are bold as a lion in the sun, standing their ground till the victory is won. For the sins of a land, the rulers are crowned, but by a man of wisdom, the truth is spoken loud. They that forsake the law praise the wicked and the vain, but they that keep the law are the ending of the pain. Evil men don't understand the judgment or the right, but they that seek the Lord have the vision in the night. I'm running with the lion's blood, bold and so free. The spirit of the truth is the power over me. Better is a poor walking in his upright way than he that is perverse, though he's rich in the day. Whoso keeps the law is a son of the light. Shall not prosper or grow, but whoso confesses them, the mercy's gonna flow. Happy is the man that fears the Lord always, but he that hardens his heart finds the darker day. Boast not of tomorrow, for the wind is gonna blow. You never know what a single day is gonna show. Let another man praise you and not your own tongue. The highest melodies are the ones that you haven't sung. A stone is heavy and the sand is a weight, but a fool's wrath is heavier than the hand of fate. Hope and rebuke is better than the love that's hidden deep. Faithful are the wounds that a true friend will keep, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful and cold, like a counterfeit coin in a bag of the gold. Iron sharpens iron, face to face in the light, finding the truth in the middle of the fight. As in water face answers to the face you see, so the heart of a man tells the story of you and me. Reflecting in the iron mirror, making us whole. Women in
replace the tired heart. So does the sweetness of a friend when the shadows start. Thine own friend and thy father's friend, never let them go. They're the only ones who stay when the cold winds blow. Whoso keeps the fig tree shall eat of the fruit, and he that waits on his master shall take a deep root. Make me sharper, make me sharper, You ever see a fire keep burning when the wood is gone? No? Then why are you still talking to that fool? Stop the fuel. Stop the noise, 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 stop the noise. As the snow in summer, as the rain in harvest time, unfits a fool like a riddle or a crime. As the bird by wandering, as the swallow by the fly, the curse without a cause shall not land upon the light. A whip for the horse and a bridle for the soul, and a rod for the back of the one with no control. Don't answer a fool according to his pride, lest you become a traveler on his lonely ride. He that sends a message by the hand of a fool is cutting off his feet, breaking every rule. It's the echo of folly, ringing in the hall, waiting for the proud and the simple ones to fall. When all wood is falling, fire's gonna die where there is no talebearer. The strife says goodbye. Echo of folly, let it fade away. The sluggard says the lion's in the way, turning on his bed while he wastes another day. As the door on its hinges, he's turning in his sleep, while the harvest is waiting for the ones who wanna reap. Put out the fire, echo of folly, quiet now. Stop the noise, 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 stop the noise. Hello, love. But the honor of the kings is to search the matter through. As the heaven for the height and the earth for the deep, the heart of a king is a secret that he'll keep. Take away the dross from the silver and the flame, and there shall come a vessel for the Maker's holy name. Put not forth yourself in the presence of the King. Better to be caught up than to lose everything. A word freely spoken is like apples of the gold, and pictures of silver, a beauty to behold. As cold waters to a thirsty soul in the heat, making the journey of the Spirit so sweet. So is the good news well from a country far away, bringing back the sunshine to a dark and lonely day. Refreshment for the weary, mercy for the soul, taking every broken heart and making it whole. If your enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. If he be thirsty, give him water for the heat. For you shall heap the coals of fire on his head, and the Lord shall reward you for the life that you led. A far country, a good word, the good news well. You're looking in at the ground. You're looking at the ground. You're counting the scars, but the story isn't the fall. The story is a rising. Be not envious of the men who do the wrong, neither desire to be with them where the shadows are strong. For their heart studies destruction, and their lips talk of grief, and the glory that they gather is a temporary thief. Through wisdom is a house builded strong and so wide. My understanding it is established with the mercy inside. If you faint in the day of the struggle and the fear, your strength is small though the victory is near. But there's a spirit in the heart that refuses to die, a power that is coming from the morning sky. A just man falls, but he's 7 times up, drinking the glory from a holy cup. The wicked shall fall into mischief in the night, but the righteous are gonna keep chasing the light. 7 times up, 7 times up. Don't rejoice when your enemy goes down to the floor. Lest the Lord see your pride and close the final door. Keep your heart humble, keep your spirit When you sit to eat with the ruler of the land, consider what is put before your hungry hand. Put a knife to your throat if you're a man of appetite. Don't let the dainties lead you out into the night, for they are deceitful, a hollow kind of bread, while the ego of the hungry is the only thing that's fed. Labor not to be rich, cease from your own mind, for riches make them wings, leaving you behind. Like an eagle in the sun, they'll fly into the blue, leaving nothing but the shadow of the man that was you. I'm the truth merchant, buying what is real, looking for the wisdom that no thief can never steal. Buy the truth and sell it not, keep it in your chest, the only piece of property to give your spirit rest. Instruction and the light, that's the deal of the day. Eat thou not the bread of him that has an evil eye. Eat and drink, he tells you, but his heart is just a lie. The morsel you have swallowed, you shall vomit up again, losing all your sweet words in the middle of the pain. Speak not in the ears of a fool who won't hear, for he'll despise the wisdom that you're keeping so near. Not for sale, not for us, merchant. That you can't even buy, like a rainbow hanging in the center of the sky. The rich and the poor, they're meeting on the street. The maker of them all is in the cold and in the heat. A prudent man sees the evil from afar. He hides in the shadow of a holy star, but the simple pass on and they pay the price, ignoring the wisdom and the holy advice. I'm looking for something more than diamonds, more than the glitter of the world's design. By humility and the fear of the Lord are the riches and the life that are truly mine. Keep the name pure, keep the spirit in the light. Train up a child in the way he should go. Deep in the spirit is the seed you gotta sow. When he gets old, he won't depart from the truth. Keeping the fire that he caught in his youth. The rich rules the poor and the borrower is a slave, but the humble heart is the one he's gonna save. Clap your hands, rhythm. The thorns and snares are in the way of the cold, but he that keeps his soul shall never be sold. More than sin. It's flowing, flowing, the master's stream, turning the heart like a midsummer dream, where the mercy goes, nobody really knows, but the light follows everywhere the water goes. Yeah, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, more powerful than the fire or the sharpened sword. As the rivers of water, he turns it with a touch to the ones who have little or the ones who have much. Every way of a man is right in his own sight, but the Lord weighs a heart in the middle of the night. To do justice and judgment is a sacrifice. He seeks the strength for the weary and the song for the meek and high. Look in a proud, restless mind is the lamp of the wicked that'll leave you behind. The thoughts of the diligent lead to the goal, but the hasty run out in the bitter and the cold. Better to dwell in a corner on the roof than in a White House with a brawling soul's proof. Let the river turn you, let the water find its way. It's